You don't need fake friends. When I say you don't need fake friends, that's such an obvious thing to say, isn't it? You don't need fake friends. But let me say something more obvious. So why do you still have them? I used to have a few fake friends in my life because I haven't had many friends. I've always been quite recluse and quite by myself. The Earlier this morning, I was thinking about a time where I used to go to the park and skateboard, and I did that for like a whole summer all by myself. And so when I got into secondary school and sixth form, I was always very socially awkward when it came to making friends, but somehow I'd always find a little group. And I guess in my own way, I kind of just melted into the group. I never forced myself to make friends. And so the group that I was always in was a group that was never any good for me. And then I realized how shit these friends were. They would talk behind my back, they would make plans without me, and I never really felt meshed into that group. And I guess, if I'm being more open minded or whatever, I could say that that's a bit of my fault because obviously you are the company that you keep. But whenever I've had fake friends in my life, I've always felt like I haven't fit in. I felt like they didn't support me emotionally and or mentally. And they always had it out to get me or make me fail in some way. If you're on the path of trying to improve your life and become the best possible version of yourself, where you have massive social groups, a beautiful, fulfilling relationship that shows you complete love and compassion, you have financial independence where you're able to travel wherever you want and do whatever you want with the people that you love, social groups are so important. There's a quote in the Bible and it goes like iron sharpens iron. What that simply means is that you become who you chill around. You become who you hang with. Who do you hang with? What shitty friends do you hang with? What fake friends that treat you like utter crap do you hang with? How do they influence your life? Do they smoke? Do they drink? Do they backchat? Do they talk all sorts of crap? And one of the most important things that I think I've learned when it comes to friends, and I think this will save you years of turmoil and stress, is if they're talking shit to you about somebody else, they are most likely talking shit about you to somebody else. The people that you hang with are so important. They create who you are. They mold and shift your identity. Fake friends drag you down. They are toxic. They make you feel like crap. They take your energy. They put you in dangerous situations. You know what? I used to hate being a recluse. I've always been that nerdy character that's never had many friends, like I told you earlier. But one thing it has done is kept me safe. It's kept me improving. It's kept me on a path where I am confident in who I am. I'm confident that my identity won't get shifted. I'm confident that people won't influence me down the wrong path because I know who I am. Yes, I slip and I fall here and there, but I am still confident exactly in who I am. Whenever you have false friends, and this is something that my grandma has drilled into me continuously, is fake friends, false friends will destroy you. You don't have to hear many stories about people getting killed as a result of being with friends or being with the wrong people. You hear about it all the time when people get into like massive fights and massive brawls and all this other crap and somebody dies. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have friends. You need people around you. You need to have those people that are uplifting you, strengthening you, guiding you, protecting you. But the people that you're with right now, and you know this for a fact without me telling you, are not those people. Those are not those people. So today I ask you to evaluate the people that are around you, the fake friends that you have, and maybe you don't have to cut them off completely, but figure out a way to put some distance between you and them. Because if you don't, you start to see, sorry, the keys just dropped. Because if you don't, you start to see that you'll become the people that you chill around. The fifth or sixth bum, the fifth or sixth smoker, the fifth or sixth drug taker. And nothing's wrong with those things. I don't think there's anything wrong with any of those things. But if it doesn't align with your life in terms of you becoming financially independent and or successful, you are slowing down your progress by doing those things. But yeah.